Hey everybody, welcome back to TAZS Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today I'm going to give you a look at a brand new style by Wille in a brand new collection. This style is called Rule. It's in the color Champagne Tone. You're going to want to hear all about it coming up. So Rule is a short published bob style cut by Wille in their brand new collection called Elements. Now the Elements collection is supposed to be a little more affordable. Like this one just has like a standard cap and then a little bit of monofilament at the crown. That brings the price point down. There's not a lot of lace or additional monofilament to these styles, but they're supposed to be very nice and realistic and affordable. So the Champagne Toned color is also a newer addition. This is the first time that I have seen this color. I think this is an incredibly natural blonde shade. It is 2216 at 25. So what you're going to see is like a light brown root that's more ashy in tone. A light brown root, and that transitions to a beige type blonde, a lighter beige type blonde, and then into some gold blonde highlights and tips. So it's a very nice natural look. It's not too light and bright. It's just very, very believable. So this is right out of the box. I haven't used any styling. I haven't used any product at all in this hair. In fact, there's a little bit of a zigzag pattern still intact on this style. So I just kind of shook it out and arranged it. This is how it looks right out of the box. It's a short classic bob style cut. It has about an 8.5 inch front. So that's going to stretch a couple of inches below my chin. It's about the same length all the way around. It has that inward movement like so many of the smoother classic bob styles. This style reminds me a lot of a style out of the Wille Changes collection, which typically has a full lace front. Monofilament is a lot more expensive. I think this is more or less a doppelganger for that style. I don't remember offhand what the actual name of it is, and I'll post the link here below so that you can see. But this is a more affordable version of that style. Also, if you like styles like Kristen by Renau, this would be a great one. Jamison by Estetica, just another really beautiful classic bob style cut. Again, less monofilament features on this one, trying to keep that price point down in that new Elements collection. So about 8.5 inches here on the front, about 11 inches overall from the crown to the tip in the back. And it's about the same length all the way around. It features an open cap, but then it has a wee little bit of monofilament right there at the crown, which gives a nice natural little parting space there. This piece in that collection has ultra fine fiber, just like corn silk. And the density is also very light. So it's a nice feathery movement to it. The downside of having a fiber like this, if there is one, is that especially the straight styles, tend to get stringy. I've had this on just a little bit and it's already starting to get really stringy around the front. So this is definitely one of those styles where you're going to have to keep a little wig brush on hand and visit little girl's room and sort of just brush it out a little bit throughout the day a couple of times just to keep the stringiness down. So let's talk about this perma-tease. There's lots of perma-tease on this style. It's a fully perma-tease top. There's quite a bit in the back, quite a bit at the temple, not very much at all at the nape, and then maybe a little bit to not much there above the ear tab. So what you're going to see here is just like any standard cap style, you'll have to use creative styling in order not to see down into the perma-tease on this one. So that perma-tease can give you a little bit of lift on top. You can experiment a little bit with that parting just to obscure the perma-tease, or you could simply opt for a darker color or a rooted color. That helps obscure it quite a bit. Now the front of this isn't too bad. There's just a wee little bit of contour, not much, just to separate the hair around the face. But there's a thick line of perma-tease that starts right at the front of the cab. So you'll have to be careful when you pull it away from the face. Sometimes you can get a glimpse of that perma-tease there. But again, a rooted color is really going to save you from that. And if you have any of your natural hair that you can pull through and blend in, sometimes that's a great way also to obscure it. But it's just a fresh, classy bob style cut. Really nice length also for the summer months. There's not a lot of body in this style. There is some, just to give it a nice swingy movement. But for the most part, it's not going to hold a lot of volume. Even though it's more of a rounded bob, classic bob style, there's just not enough body in it to give it a nice round look, a voluminous look. In fact, it would be much easier to wear this in more of a lower profile kind of way like this. Here's a look at the inside of the cap for Ellen Villa's Rule. There's your more or less closed top with a little bit of monofilament there at the crown. There's a little brush of fiber there at the front to obscure the wig line. A closed ear tab, lots of wefting. An extended velvet nape with Velcro style adjusters, so a very nicely constructed cap. What you need to know about this is it's average right out of the box. I had to cinch it in as far as it could go to accommodate a petite average circumference. I feel like this cap fits very much like those of the Changes collection, which are more average in size than the other legacy Ellen Villa styles. So right out of the box, a Rule is beautiful. It's ready to wear. I think you may need to train the front a little bit or use some styling to keep it from sweeping in front of the eyes. Let's try with glasses. The glasses seem to fit nicely between the ear and the ear tab. Thanks so much for joining me for a look at this brand new style and brand new collection by Ellen Villa. This one is called Rule in the color Champagne Toned in the New Elements affordable collection by Ellen Villa. Check it out at wigstudio1.com. All of the links are below. See you next time on TAZS Wig Closet at Wig Studio One.